Everybody, welcome back to another episode of RV That Bus. This is the big one, number 100, and we've got something a little special for you. We have gone ahead and taken all of our previous footage from start to finish, although we're never finished, of building the bus. So the majority of it was done in 6 months, and we've owned our bus for a little over a year and a half now. We've gone across the US in it. We've done a lot of little trips with our friends and family, and we are just on the beginning of making memories and many more to come. As you can see, we are out here on the bus just working away, changing things here and there. It's a lot of hard work. We do not live where the bus is located, where we store it. We actually commute about an hour and a half away. So this includes packing up all of the tools into one of our cars, all of our materials, multiple Home Depot trips, working on it. It's about 90 something degrees out here right now, and it's hard work. And then when we're all done, my wife here gets to take all of that footage and put it into something that hopefully you guys would want to watch. So it's a lot of hard work on all of our ends, and our kids, keeping them entertained while we're trying to do all of this. So yeah, those of you looking to get started into making your bus, I hope that you document all of your progress and post it up for all of us to see. Like I said, we're just changing things on our bus here, adding some exterior lighting, yada yada yada. But for the most part, Dana here's put together her little montage. So here we go. It's a 1999 MCI E4500 bus, 45 feet long, 33,000 pounds, has a Detroit diesel Series 60 engine with an Allison B500 transmission. We've got Alcoa wheels, and tires are in great shape. And this is the start of our build. We're gonna rip everything out of it, and we're gonna turn it into an RV conversion. So join us for our journey.
Do you see that? It's big. See, it's big.
Do you see the bus?
What do you think?
There's no more chairs.
No more chairs?
Yeah.
We don't want chairs because we're going to turn this into an RV.
What we're working on is we have the platform in for leveling out the floor. As you can see, we've got some cross beams. It is bolted into the frame. It's also glued. And right now what we're doing is we're putting the plywood over the top of it.
Making a little toolbox?
Yeah. You see this right here? It needs to go all the way up. And then look, it's going to go right on the emergency door and then it won't get to open.
Guys, from the kit, and I think I'm going to put one more right about there, just so that we have a nice, as much as supported possible.
For the bunk bed,
Well, it's just
the start of it.
a start up to this. I think it's called wool batten something fire guard. First light box. Started putting in the start of the frames. So our bunk rooms are 77 inches long. A narrow, I think it's called a narrow twin. Still a little far forward, and that's because of these structure beams. This flange right here needs to be flush with the wall. So it's nice and centered. You can see back here, we're all framed in. Yeah.
Welcome to our network.
What we're gonna do is we'll probably do a strip of dark window tint right here. That's a nice straight edge. Continuing at this 30 line, and we're gonna do it straight across. I'm taking my furring strips, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry those straight across, tie them in down here. This orange line right here depicts a 60 by 80 queen size bed. On a quick point, that 10 inches up, we left this gap in our insulation. This naturally goes in and then locks. I found that it's easier to work into the positives, so negative into the positives, and not the other way around.
Lemon teas. Woohoo!
Wow!
Here?
And graceful animals when dressed.
Is she tired?
Yeah,
I'm working hard.
and it's really hot.
I'm together. Lots of paint. We put our tanks down into our, this will be our utility bay. So we have our 90-gallon gray, 90-gallon fresh. So those are sitting kind of side by side right in the middle of the bus.
You making a crane?
Yeah.
You're so creative with that tape.
Today is in the kids' bunk area. I did the front fascias for our drawers. Yeah. Because there's a big chunk of space back here. Okay, so we made the trim panels for that. Made trim panels for that. That trim panel up there is all nice and glued in and screwed. We've gone ahead and added some more bracing inside of here. And that way everything, hopefully, should be nice and quiet back here. How many pocket holes do you think you've made so far?
Hundreds.
Yeah?
A lot
A
of
lot.
furring strips.
Right. So we've done a little bit of wiring. We've got our wires all taped up. They're nice and in the center of all of these runs. So realistically, anything that gets attached to the ceiling is going to go into the furring strips, and all of our wiring is far away from that, minus the center. Lot of work. It's basically all the ceiling wiring of the bus.
Working on the ceiling insulation. Start filling in all the holes. So get ready to paint. Spatula time. Primer on.
I just don't want to spill. Primered. We managed to wrap our refrigerator up. So we're getting our countertops. So I built this little contraption. Front of the cabinet, that'll hold the front of the cabinet on, and then the back of the cabinet will get screwed to the wall. Looks right. And then it's 2 in the morning, and I think I'm ready for tomorrow. Big day. We've got cabinet in, cabinet in. This guy's freestanding right now, but he's in, screwed in. see my cut line. And it is nice and smooth. There's no jagged edges.
Couch is going into spontaneous.
Bye-bye, Hatch.
Oh!
Say hi.
Guys,
You're so high.
I'm on top of the bus. This is kind of scary. There's our generator. Woo! I was told just to walk right in the center, and that's all I'm allowed to walk on.
Guys, so we've got our plate in, sealed. And in the back here, we've got our plate in. Everybody, so we're inside. I've gone ahead and built this frame. It's glued in.
It's a light show.
The Dometic 310. That's the one that I chose to get. So we'll maybe give it like 5 minutes or so, and we'll start pulling the tape off. Out of it, and cut the hole for the sink. Look at that. We have our 2 bed frames, and I've also cut out my little ladder.
clean. We need some testers.
No, look at mine.
Yep, we're the Valerie's next.
Whoa.
All right, get up on top.
All welded together with kind of like this guy. So like you kind of push on them and like a little hook pops out. On pocket doors are in. All right, so like I said, we've owned our bus for about a year and a half. And when we first started this adventure, it was about, 6 months into the pandemic. And we realized that nothing's open, there's nothing to do, but there's a whole world out there. So we started looking into trailers. I started doing a lot of research and made a giant spreadsheet of every requirement that we wanted in a trailer and what models and brands facilitated those. We ended up with like a low, medium, and a high grade, and we went in search of one, and unfortunately we couldn't get it. The dealerships that we went to basically told us that we were probably about a 6-month lead time on a build, because we wanted something that traditionally doesn't get built here in California. So we'd be a custom build, which they only get 3 a month, and we'd be buying it outright and put in our slot for a custom build. And like they said, about 6 months. That wasn't going to work for us, so we started looking into other options. I had always seen the giant buses. I never thought in a million years that I would actually own one, so it's pretty crazy. And finally convinced the wife here to say yes to getting a bus. Don't know why she did, but she's finally, maybe I just nagged her to death, I don't know. And yeah, I had found one. It was just on the outskirts of the 100-mile radius of Facebook Marketplace. So I think that's why it probably didn't get scooped up. Like I said, it's a single owner bus. It only had 140,000 miles on it, which is pretty unheard of for these. These are built to go millions of miles. And most of them we were seeing coming out of fleet service had about 600, 700, 900,000 miles. They had engine replacements, transmission replacements, etc. We're fleet serviced, etc. But it's still a lot of mileage. And this has always been a California bus. We don't have to worry about rust. Everything is in perfect working order. Like I said, we've driven across the US in it. We didn't have a single problem other than tires, which was to be expected. We purchased it, started our conversion. You guys just saw the montage. And we're doing little changes here and there, but for the most part, we're just enjoying it. And I hope that you guys have had a good time with us on this journey, building it. And most of you who are watching these hopefully have buses of your own and are doing your own. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you for episode 101.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Army that bus. Army that